Hello everyone, and welcome to another general vlog video. Today, as you can see, we've got some snow on the ground and we're headed out to do 3 jobs. Not sure exactly how much work we'll get done at them. One of them, actually 2 of them, is really supposed to just be an estimate, but if we're there and we think we can go ahead and do it, we'll go ahead and do it. One of them is actually a roof that I sealed, I think it was last year, it could have been the year before, and he now has a leak above the back door, but he's not sure if it's coming from the roof or from the siding itself right above the door. So if it's coming from the roof, of course I'll take care of it today. If it's not, then, you know, I'll give him a call and let him know what's going on. Anyways, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get all of our formalities out of the way. And you guys, please give this video a big thumbs up and like, and please subscribe. And once you do, click that bell notification, go all the way up to the top and click all, so you'll be notified on every video that we make. Please share us on your social media pages and also follow us on Facebook. Just look up a general vlog video. And with all that being said, let's see what we can get done on this job. All right, and we are at the first one, which is of a leak above the back door. I think I remember this one. I think he has, no, actually I was going to say I thought that he might have had a bad door. So let's get up here. Alright, I think I'm going to get the ladder out and well, let's just see what we can get up there and see. First and foremost. Okay. Let me take you up here and show you what I did. I did not bring you guys up here with me on this because the wind is blowing so bad. I don't know if that's affecting the sound quality, and I had to wear gloves and everything else. But if you'll see right there, you can tell where I sealed it. There was a seam that was looking kind of iffy, so I went ahead and sealed that. And there's a lot of snow up here, so I'd sweep the snow off first. It's not the ideal time, but what I did notice on my way down, and I'll show you the same here, if you'll look at, if I can get this thing to work correctly. I've got you on my gimbal right now. I'm not liking it too well. Look at all the moisture in that window right there. See all of that? That means that door's leaking. And that door, I do believe, has been put in fairly recent. So let me grab my my ladder over here and go ahead and put it in the truck. And I'll tell you the story of it real quick. As soon as I come to this place, I thought I remembered that the back door was really bad. Like separating, coming apart. All right, now let's get in the truck where it's warm. Anyways, I thought I remembered that back door separating really bad. I'll have to go back and watch some old videos. I think that's a new used door. But anyway, so that one there's done. I did the best I could with the weather. I mean, when you got this kind of snow, nothing's really going to seal that great. But he said it wasn't much of a leak. It was right over the door, more on the wall than the door. So we'll see how that works for him, and we'll go on to the next job. All right. Now this one here, we have no power to a furnace. I'm trying to let my eyes kind of adjust here, because here's the furnace. So let me get you guys sit down right over here where I can. Okay, so there's the furnace. So let me go ahead and take this thing off my head, and see. Well, there's a light, but the bulb's out of it. All right. I wonder if that right there is the problem. Man, I can't see anything. And my hands are frozen. Let me bring you back once I go figure out how to get some more light in here. All right, so now we've got the power found. And I was a little worried because I kept seeing this one, and that's an extension cord. And I looked down there and I thought, that don't look like it's wired right. Anyways, they've used an extension cord for the thermostat. Yeah, that's not the best thing in the world. But we're going to look here to make sure that we have no power. And I have absolutely 100% no power. Okay. So, that there probably doesn't have anything to do with it. I didn't really think that it did anyways, but never seen the switch quite put up that high. So the next thing we're going to do is get right behind you guys here and check, make sure this thing's working. My little meter, checker, tester. If not, I'll go out there and get a meter. Nope, it's working. Okay, so now let's go locate the breaker box and make sure it's something as simple as a breaker off. Normally breaker boxes are in the back bedrooms and the closet. And once again, let me get you guys set up somehow. It's going to kind of set you guys over here. All right, so this one, as you can see here, I cannot get this thing to go down here where I want it to. It always wants to go somewhere else. I'm not liking this gimbal at all. Anyways, there's the breaker box. And if you open up the breaker box, and yeah, the door, or the, I hate going into places where people have rigged up things. Anyways, there it is. Get a little bit of a light. And it's number 8 right here. It's even marked heat and fan. So I checked. Yeah, see things. Did you hear that? Something fell out of there. Yeah, this and it's not the electric itself that's rigged up in here. It is just the door, the cover that goes on top of the panel. That's all it is. But they've stripped the screws out and they've tried to stick little nails in there and all kinds of stuff. But that's besides the point, right? We're here because there is no, let's see, let's make sure you guys are on the job here. There is no electric coming to the furnace at all. And I have a real problem with just, they had just put that up in there and it was touching the side of the furnace and everything. If something had a restored power to the way that it was, that could have been treacherous. But it didn't, so thank God. You know, you'd think this had power right before, from what I understand, right before they installed the furnace. Somebody installed the furnace, and then all of a sudden they didn't have power. That seems kind of weird. It does run up through the ceiling. I don't think it's something that they've necessarily done, installing this, but there was power before, now there's not. And they just had this touching each other back on the side of the furnace. So if that power had mysteriously came on just the way that it went off, it could have caused a fire. But people don't think of stuff like that. So I'm going to wrap it around itself and just leave it right up here to where it can't touch anything. Then we'll get this furnace door back on there. They did put them in nice filters. And these old things here, they don't take much to get back on, but sometimes they can be an absolute booger. If you can't get them things in them little slots. There, I think, maybe. Yeah. All right. Now let's put this back. So, I'm going to tell them that I recommend an all-new power being run. Of course, now we won't do it through the ceiling. We'll have to go down through the floor. Yeah, I don't know. They should have done that beforehand. Anyways, that's what I'm going to recommend to them, all new power. I checked the breaker. It wasn't the breaker. So, let's move on to the next one. Okay, and now we're looking for 132E. And this is just to, let's see, I'm in the B section. There's E. There's 99. So it should be on this side right here. Probably going to be on down a little bit. There's 103E. Anyways, this is a vinyl siding job. Well, I'm not really sure. The message that he left was just when he parked, he noticed vinyl siding loose. So, anyways, let me find out when I'll bring you right back. All right, well, we found it. And he said he noticed that it, oh, I see. Up there at the top. Yeah, I see that. I don't know if you guys can see that or not because this stupid gimbal right up there at the top. Right in there. Okay. So now, he said just kind of go around and look at where everything is at. I see another piece right over here. I don't know that I would recommend doing that with it being this cold because you could snap that vinyl. He wanted me to look all the way around and see, did I see anything else that just kind of stuck out? I'm not going to get up there on the porch itself unless I see something. I think I will take a chance, I'm sorry that I know that wind has to be bothering you guys, the noise. I don't see any on this side. Oh, wow, that wind is really, it's treacherous, buddy, I'm telling you. I don't see anything else. Awesome. Awesome. Nothing else. And kudos to whoever put this on. They actually put it on the correct way, or at least the way that I would have put it on, to where you don't see the seams from the road, but yet you see the seams from the water, because most of your guests are going to enter from there. So I'm going to walk up here real quick. I see that one piece up there. It's not terrible bad. And I think I see one piece here that I can probably reach. Look at how easy that one was. Wow. Now, I see it's buckled back here a little bit. So let me grab these tools out of my pocket and get you guys set up. I think I'll just put you here on the truck. Even though the truck's running, gonna be a little loud. This is only gonna be a 5-second job. Okay, 5-minute job. Let's try to get you guys up here where you can kind of see. All right. Get these tools out of my pocket, grab a ladder. Well, I'd like to tell you that we fixed it, but we did not. If you'll look, I don't know if I can show you correctly or not, but right up in there, there's a nail. Right over in here, there's caulking. They tried to fix this before. It's just cut too tight. So let's get back in the truck. All right. So basically, let me turn that noisy heater off. Basically what it is they've cut it too tight. And it's just not going up in there all the way. So basically that whole piece needs to be unnailed, taken out, about a 1/4 inch trimmed off the top of it, and then put back up in there. But it is too cold for that, because if you start trying to take that whole piece of vinyl off, with it being this cold out, it's going to crack. And then are you going to be able to replace that color? So I will give Jim a call and tell him, and perhaps when it warms up, I can come over here and take care of this little bitty trouble for him, and we'll get him all good and going. Good and going. Sorry, mouth is frozen. So let's pull one out of here. And I do believe I've done work for this gentleman before. I recognize the trailer. It could have been the previous owners. Okay, so yeah, and I would say it was, because there's a thing that says established, Lake House established 2017. So I probably did work before they owned it. No, it wasn't vinyl siding. I think it was new underskirting, actually, if I'm not mistaken. So anyways, I think that's going to wrap us up for the day. So, you know, I was able to seal the roof. I don't know if that's where it was leaking or not, but I was able to seal that. Hopefully that takes care of his problem. But with all the water on the inside of the storm door, I really doubt that it took care of his problem. But we're always hopeful. The second one, we now know that it's not his breaker. It is something in the wiring, and that's all good to go. You know, he's just going to have a new wire drop down from the bottom all the way to the back and up and into the breaker box, and we can use the same breaker that that's on. We can just do away with it. I will be giving him a call tonight and explaining to him that. The other one, as we just seen, you know, they've tried to rig it before. There's no sense in trying to rig it again. As cold as it is, caulking or nothing's going to hold that. And it just needs to be done and done right. That way this is not a continuing problem. I will call him and give him an update on that. So all in all, people, I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me while I'm doing a few jobs on this blistery cold day and tons of beautiful snow. And I will see you guys on the next video. I hope you have a great day, and even better tomorrow, and an awesome night. And thanks for coming and hanging out with me.